As now is political analyst Jon Keller. On that note, what Paula just said, how will this impact Elizabeth Warren's campaign and people who like them both?
Yeah, if he's so fond of her, why is he trying to undercut her in New Hampshire, to say the least? I mean, come on. I bet that conversation was hard in more ways than one. The potential is there because of where he's from. Here comes another Massachusetts liberal politician who certainly will have some name recognition, at least in the southern part of the state, from years of TV coverage. The potential is there to maybe peel a couple of points off Elizabeth Warren, and in what appears to be a very tight race there, that could be a big problem for Warren. Otherwise, while his candidacy is an implicit rebuke of Warren, he's talked about, people who say it's my way or the highway. That's a direct shot at her. He's not fooling anybody with that. Other than that, though, I would say the candidate he most directly threatens is probably Joe Biden, because he's running as sort of a counter to the hard left liberals in the race, if you'll pardon the expression, Warren and Sanders. And Biden, that's his brand.
Are there any other candidates reacting to this so far?
Well, so far, the candidates have kind of stayed quiet about it. Although just before I came over here to talk to you, Anna Ritas, Andrew Yang tweeted saying, I like Deval Patrick, but he's not going to be able to talk to thousands and thousands of voters in Iowa and New Hampshire between now and late January, the way he and other candidates have. And that's actually a very good point, that in those two early primaries, that kind of retail politicking really does matter. Having an extensive organization to pull out your vote, particularly in the Iowa caucuses, which are not like a regular primary, that's very important too. Patrick has none of that and has very little time to get any of it together. Two of many reasons why, as Patrick himself acknowledges, this is the longest of long shots.
He certainly is going to try. In his message this morning, he started by saying, I used to be the governor of Massachusetts, but that's not where I started. What are you gathering from his message?
Well, look, the best thing Deval Patrick has going for him remains the same as when he started his political career. A genuinely inspirational life story. Grew up without a father, in a home of very modest origins.
In Chicago.
In a tough neighborhood of Chicago. Got lucky, got a full boat scholarship to a private school, Milton Academy, right here in the Boston area, and made the most of his opportunities, no question about it. He's also a terrific speaker and one-on-one campaigner. There's no question about that. Excellent political skills. But what's the message? What's the brand in the context of this campaign? Where's his opening? I don't see it. I see other better organized, better funded candidates at every possible turn. I think this is going to wind up being an unfortunate footnote, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. You can get the money, you can get the message, but will you get the votes?
And while I do give my opinion, I do not wager on politics. So I throw that out to our,
That's good to know.
Our viewers as a cautionary
That's
tale.
Good to know. Jon Keller, thank you very much. Stay with CBSN Boston for continuing coverage of the race for the White House with a special focus on the candidates from our area.